Today we're taking a look at these NBA matches, which are happening on Saturday, November 19, 2022, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe and push that notification bell to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. Multiple plans are available for each and every one of you. By becoming a member of the High Stakes Patreon, you will have access to our best team picks, total picks, parlay picks and much more. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting predictions that ends up costing you a lot of time and money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Going back to our video, we will give you 2 betting picks for each game, a team pick and a total pick based on facts and detailed explanation. So make sure to watch our videos till the end so you don't miss any of our picks. Portland Trail Blazers vs Utah Jazz. Friday's games have been excluded from this preview, and the 10-6 Utah Jazz hosted the Phoenix Suns, hoping to snap their 3-game skid. Last Tuesday, Utah suffered a 118-111 home loss to the New York Knicks, playing as a 4-point favorite. The Jazz lost the fourth quarter 35-26 and couldn't cope with Jalen Brunson, who finished with 25 points and 8 assists on the night. Kelly Olynyk led the way for Utah with 27 points and 11 rebounds, while Lauri Markkanen had 13 points and a +16 net rating in 30 minutes on the court. In his first year with the Jazz, Markkanen is tallying 21.3 points and 8.4 rebounds per game, while making 52.3% shooting from the field and 34.7% from beyond the arc. 5 more guys are averaging points in double figures, including Jordan Clarkson, 17.9 ppg, 4.8 APG, and Mike Conley, 10.7 ppg, 8.1 APG. The Jazz are scoring 114.9 points per 100 possessions, 8th in the NBA, while surrendering 111.4 in a return, 9th. The Portland Trail Blazers, 10-5, 11-4 at TS, will close down a 3-game homestand Saturday. After finishing a 6-game road trip with a 117-112 defeat at the Dallas Mavericks, the Trail Blazers beat the San Antonio Spurs 117-110 this past Tuesday. 2 days later, they suffered a tough 109-107 loss to the Brooklyn Nets as Royce O'Neal scored a winner on a tip-in with 0.7 seconds left on the clock. Jerami Grant accounted for just 5 points against the Nets after leading the Trail Blazers in scoring in 3 straight games. Grant is now tallying 20.1 points and 4.9 rebounds per game, while Lillard is posting 27.6 points and 7.0 assists a night. The Trail Blazers are scoring 112.5 points per 100 possessions, 14th in the league, while yielding 110.4 in a return, 7th. I like the Trail Blazers for a few reasons. Their defense has improved a lot after a disastrous 2021-22 season. Damian Lillard has been outstanding so far this term, and the Trail Blazers are making 39.1% of their 3-pointers, 3rd in the NBA. Furthermore, the Jazz will play on the second night of a back-to-back set and have to travel from Salt Lake City. Although they are 11-4 at TS in 2022-23, the Trail Blazers have failed to cover in 2 straight outings at home. This game looks like an excellent opportunity for a bounce-back performance. The under is also the way to go here, as you have Utah coming on a back-to-back, while Portland is one of the better defensive teams in the NBA. The Trail Blazers is 9-4-2 in hitting the under this season, while we have seen Utah's offense not be as good on the road compared to at home. Along with that, the pace of play will likely be slower with the Jazz being on no rest. This season, Utah is playing at a pace of 103, which ranks 11th, while Portland plays at a pace of 99.3, which is tied for 27th. Meanwhile, in Utah's last 10 games, they are averaging 229.8 ppg, while Portland's games are averaging just 205.1 ppg. Portland doesn't have the best defense, but is winning games on its defense, so take the under here, especially with the Jazz on no rest. Take the under. Los Angeles Clippers vs San Antonio Spurs. The San Antonio Spurs are in the midst of a tough stretch of basketball that has seen the team drop 4 games under .500 and into 13th place in the Western Conference. The team has gone 2-8 in their last 10 games and dropped their third straight game on Saturday night, 130-112, to the Sacramento Kings. Devin Vassell led the rebuilding Spurs with 29 points, while Keita Bates-Diop chipped in with 16 points, and Tre Jones added 15 points. The Spurs have fallen badly after starting the season 5-2. On Thursday night, the struggling Spurs ran into a hot team, and the results were not surprising. The Los Angeles Clippers were a popular preseason choice to make a deep run in the playoffs, with the return of Kawhi Leonard to an already formidable lineup. The team started 2-4, however, as Leonard has been slow to recover from knee surgery. Since then, however, the team has rebounded to win 7 out of their last 10 games, and Leonard returned in their last game, against the Pistons, and chipped in with 6 points as his health continues to improve. In the game, Leonard made his first start of the season, and Reggie Jackson poured in 23 points in a 96-91 win over the banged-up Pistons. Leonard added 5 rebounds and 4 assists in playing 24 minutes. With or without Leonard being available, the Clippers are playing their best basketball of the season. They have been outstanding on the defensive end while still trying to find their way offensively. The Spurs offer up a great chance for the Clippers to bust out offensively, as they have the worst 3PT defense in the league and are banged up themselves, with leading scorer Johnson questionable for this game. Look for a breakout performance from a Clippers team that has been itching to flex their muscles. The Clippers have Jackson and George healthy and rolling and should get good looks from beyond the arc against the Spurs. Take the Clippers -8. The San Antonio Spurs have been in dreadful form as they've lost 8 of their past 9 games, and they will be hoping to put an end to a 3-game skid after getting thrashed by the Kings in a 130-112 road loss on Thursday. Devin Vassell led the way with 29 points on 11 of 19 shooting. Keita Bates-Diop added 16 points on 7 of 11 shooting, while Tre Jones chipped in with 15 points and 4 assists. As a team, the Spurs shot 54% from the field and 11 of 26 from the three-point line, as they allowed 37 points in the first quarter to fall behind early, before allowing another 41 points in the fourth quarter to lose big in the end. Meanwhile, the Los Angeles Clippers have been in great shape as they've won 7 of their past 10 games, and they will be looking to build on Thursday's 96-91 win over the Pistons. Reggie Jackson led the way with 23 points on 7 of 12 shooting. Marcus Morris and Paul George each scored 16 points, while Norman Powell chipped in with 14 points off the bench. As a team, the Clippers shot 40% from the field and 11 of 30 from the three-point line, which aren't great numbers, but this win was about their scrappy defense, as they held the Pistons to just 37% shooting from the field and 6 of 31 from the three-point line. The better way to attack this game is the under, which has been massively profitable for LA Clippers. The Clippers are the best under team in the NBA, while the Spurs are also an under team, and now 2 of the worst offenses go at one another, which is why I like the under here. The Spurs play at a pace of 104, which ranks 7th, but they miss a ton of shots, while LA plays at a pace of 100.6, which ranks 21st. In their last 10 games, San Antonio is averaging 226.4 ppg, but that includes game when the Raptors scored 143 and the Warriors scoring 132 among others. LA, meanwhile, is averaging 210.4 ppg. However, this game is different as both teams' offenses have struggled terribly, so take the under here.